There we go. Yes, sir. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Haitian Queen, welcome, welcome, welcome. As you got, I'm just getting on right now. As y'all get up in here, you can drop your credit questions in the chat. I'm Lewis, owner of King Credit Services, top rated credit management company in San Diego, top rated in California. We are also nationwide. All right. We will be using the whiteboard here in a second, knocking out some charge-offs. All right. Charge-offs and building that profile up. All right. Knocking out charge-offs and building that profile up. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Get them pencils, get them pens and everything out. All right, about to go crazy. I'm also about to I repost these lives anyway. I cut them up, and repost them and stuff like that. So if you miss them, if you follow me, you'll see them. You'll see them reposted anyways. All right, yeah, we are live on Instagram and in the Facebook group and on YouTube also. All right, let's go. Plus 84. How is that possible for this client? They started off in the 5s, so a couple deletions, pay some stuff down, adding positive accounts, right? It's usually about, when you see these big increases like this, it's usually adding accounts or paying balances down with a couple deletions sprinkled in, because those negative accounts is what's anchoring your score down. You know what I mean? So if you got 10 charge-offs, you know what I mean, you're not going to see an 84-point jump. You know what I mean? Until you get those charge-offs deleted, add some positive accounts, and then you'll start seeing those large jumps. All right, so that's what it's all about, though. It's all about finding inaccuracies and disputing. All right, it's all about accuracy. All right, that's why we don't dispute. We don't dispute ownership. All right, you never want to dispute ownership, y'all. You never want to dispute ownership. All right, I'm at 720 credit score. How can I get to an 800 credit score? Brian, what's on your profile? Right, that's what I need to know. What all do you have on your account? All right, if you guys are just getting up in here, drop your credit questions in the chat. We're going to do about 10, 15 minutes Q&A, and then we're going to do our actual lesson for 20 minutes, and then we'll do 10, 15 more minutes Q&A, right? That should be about an hour. All right, and if you ever want any assistance from us, you want us to do all this work for you, just DM me the word ready, click right here. All right, we had a couple DMs earlier. All right, responded to all those DMs myself earlier. So, yeah, if you reach out and you want to help, you guys, I'm sending you the information. Book that free consultation, man. Let's go. 8 credit cards, student loans, and personal loan. I mean, yeah, you're right there, bro. You got a lot of open accounts. So for you, it's going to be about paying your balances down, getting credit limit increases, maybe even a authorized user or two. But a 720 with that many open accounts, you're good, bro. I don't understand what's this infatuation where people think you have to have an 800 to have a good credit score. I don't understand that. It doesn't make any sense. A 720 with that many accounts, you can go get whatever you want pretty much. All right, so you just got to get some higher limits, maybe add some age, but that's all you really got to do, man. You can DM me the letters AU if you guys need authorized users, but if your credit starts with a 3, 4, 5, or 6, we can assist. Click that orange Service Plus button right there, DM me the word ready. All right, DM me the word ready. Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Yep, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. All right, live on all 3 of them, live on all 3, and TikTok right here. Yeah, the group's $17. I teach you how to fix your own credit for $17. Join the school community. It's called moneymoves.group or DM me the word group. All right, let's go. Why is Equifax so low? So those are old, right? Those weren't updated yet, right? So these are just client results, you guys. These are just screenshots. Our clients send them over to us. I'm not asking them, hey, why you ain't do this and that. Yeah, we use my score IQ anyway. So, but yeah, we use my score IQ because it's tri-merge. It shows you all your FICO scores. If you guys need your FICO scores for just $1, click that orange Service Plus button right there, DM the word FICO, and let's jump into it. Let's go. Callie Wilson, 10. D Nice, appreciate you joining. Cherry Rose, appreciate you joining. Brian, I have some credit cards, 30% usage. I heard some people say get it to single digits, want to see. Yeah. You heard some people say it. I'm some people. That's what I'll be saying. Get it down to single digits, bro. All right, get it down to single digits. So you can still show a lot of activity, but we're going to pay those cards down before that statement date. Remember, our payment date, that's just our due date. That's when our payment is due. All right. Our statement date, that's when the balance actually reports to the credit reporting agencies. They're both important, but for different reasons. All right. Let's go. Keep tapping that screen, share, repost. Let's go, y'all. We about to get into it. We go about another 10 minutes Q&A, and then we going to get into our actual lesson for today. All right, we're going to get into our actual lesson for today. All right, but 10, 15 more minutes of Q&A, and then we'll jump into that. Let's go. Let's go. T4 Fortified. Click that orange Service Plus button and DM me the word group. All right, DM me the word group. Or go to my page, and it's going to see that link right on my page. You can click right there too. You can join the group that way. Or go to moneymoves.group. All right, moneymoves.group. My score went up 20 points in a month. Let's go. That's what I like to see, right? I got clients that will complain. All right. I got clients that will complain for that. All right. Score go up 20 points, 30 points, 40 points. That's not enough. Man, my client's spoiled, bro. All right. Shabu, appreciate the follow. Thank you, man. All right. US Bank sent me something. What they send you, bro? Let's go. Carter, what they send you? All right. Over there on IG. I see y'all. Wherever you guys are at, keep dropping those credit questions in the chat. Let's go. How many credit cards would you suggest to have? I'm looking to buy a house loan. I mean, if you're going to buy a house loan, you shouldn't be applying for any new accounts. You got enough credit cards already, bro. So you need to be focused on paying those balances down, getting credit limit increases on the accounts that you already have. Don't apply for no new nothing if you're trying to get a house. All right. You need to focus on increasing that score, not adding more accounts. You can add an authorized user or two to increase your average credit age. But other than that, don't be applying for new shit if you're trying to get a house. All right, let's go. Is Experian accurate? Yes. All right, Experian is accurate. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. If you're just joining, welcome. You can DM me the word ready. If you're trying to schedule a free consultation, you want that credit looked at, you need those charge-offs deleted, collections deleted, lates deleted, closed accounts, repos, bankruptcies. That's what we do. We dispute and we sue. If your company not suing, I don't know what they're doing. All right, if your company not suing, I don't know what they're doing. All right. I don't know what they're doing. They doing you a disservice if they're not suing. I'm sorry. All right. I'm sorry. It's time for people to step their game up. This shit getting ridiculous. All right. Is there a certain percentage of utilization matter? If so, how much should I be using? So you can use. So this is a great question. I'm gonna pin this. So it's a crazy misconception too. So, you want to use your credit cards, right? They're paying you to use the cards. You want to show a lot of activity, but you have to make sure you pay those cards down before that statement date. So, as long as your utilization is, single digits, by the time your statement date comes, you're good to go. And if you don't know what your statement date is, log into your app, click statements, and click statements. If it says, April 3rd through May 3rd, right? The 3rd, your statement date. If you don't see it, you can't find it on your statement, call them up and ask them, hey, I'm looking to find out what my statement date is, right? And while you're on the phone with them, you should just change your payment date to 3 days before your statement date and put that thing on auto pay while you're already talking to them. All right. I got some questions over here on IG. What's up? They not letting me type it in, but I sent you a DM. All right. Basically, US Bank asking, should I pay my charge off or let it be? I let Navy Fed go 500 old, never paid back, but I want to reopen, so I'm gonna pay it back. Yeah, so that's the thing. That's the thing with charge-offs, you guys. So if there's a reporting error and we get it removed, all right, that charge-off can be gone. But when we're dealing with the actual banks, if you want to work with that bank again, right, you can't be in their internal systems. You can't be in check systems that you got a bad bank account. You know what I mean? So if you want to work with Navy Fed again, they super petty too. So if you want to work with Navy Fed again, you probably do got to make that settlement, make it right. But we still have to get it deleted from your credit report. People need to understand this. Just because, you have a situation going on with the bank and your credit report, those are two separate things. All right. Those are two completely separate things. Okay. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yep. Shoot me a DM. If you're right here on TikTok, DM me the word ready. Let's go. Click right here, DM the word ready. Schedule a free consultation, man. The calendar is open, you guys. The calendar is open. It's first come, first serve. You book your consultation. It's free. All right. You pick whatever time that you want. It'll either be me, Andrea, or Anna doing your consultation. Consultation is about 10 minutes. We go over your report, break down everything, answer all your questions, and we get started. We're not on the phone talking about nonsense. All right. If you want to have a convo, in a week or two, we can do that. But the consultation is quick, efficient. We getting down to business. We ain't there to waste your time. All right, let's get it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. 774 score hasn't gone up 6 to 8 months. Should I increase my credit limit? Because I got 2 car lines and only 2 credit cards. I mean, Caesar, 774 is not a bad place, but if your score is super stagnant and you're making on-time payments, something ain't right. That means your credit cards are probably maxed out. All right, so you probably got to pay those balances down, let them report, then get a credit limit increase on both cards before you apply for a new card. You can also add an authorized user on there because I see you got a 774. So yeah, you're right there. You close to that 8, bro. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do. But your score not moving in 6 to 8 months, that doesn't sound right. Something's not right. Right? Something ain't right. We got to pay something down. We got to do something. All right, let's go. Stuck at 793. Have been keeping my balance around 200 to 500 by statement day. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How many cards you got? How many credit cards you got? All right, let's go. I'm looking to do a car loan. Yeah, car loan is pretty easy. You just need a couple open accounts, 3 or 4 open accounts, a little bit of age. You can get you a car, right? That's going to be your profile. All right, you need a couple installment accounts because the auto loan is a what? Installment account. So if you just got all credit cards, they're going to look at you a little funny. All right. But yeah, getting a car is easy. Add a couple easy accounts. If you guys need easy accounts to add to those profiles, all right, these are just credit builders. Credit builders are there to build your profile up as you add better and bigger accounts, right? Don't go add 1,000 credit builders on your profile. Don't do that shit. The bank don't want to see you have fucking 10 Covo accounts and 10 Affirm accounts and 10 credit self-lender accounts. They don't want to see that, right? They can say, okay, you got Covo, self-lender, extra card, okay. Kickoff, or you had those for a couple months. Oh, then he got to discover it. Oh, then he got an auto loan. All right, credit limit increase. Okay, then he got an Amex. Like, we want to build on top of those credit builders, right? I see too many people just relying strictly on the credit builders and getting upset that they're not getting no $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 limits. You got self-lender on your report. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. We got to build on top of that. All right, let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. If you guys got questions, drop them in the chat, man. Let's go. Anything on Instagram, anything on YouTube, anything on Facebook? Nope. All right, let's go. TikTok, we back. Statement closed on the 18th. How many days for it to report? I mean, it reported already, right? But your actual credit report's not going to update. Your actual credit report updates every 30 days. So you won't see the changes on your credit report probably until the 1st or the 2nd, right, of next month. Okay. Cards aren't maxed out. Always 0 by the end of the month. Nice. Nice, nice. Musically inclined. Appreciate the follow. Let's go. Flores, what's up, man? 696, 2 negative items that are old. May I still get a loan? You could probably still get a loan with them old accounts, but we definitely want to attack those accounts. But a 696 lets me know that, you know, you built that profile up. You got a couple open accounts and stuff like that. So, but we still want to attack those negative accounts. It kind of going to depend, bro. It's kind of going to depend. It depends on what type of accounts those are, how old they are, it's kind of going to depend, bro. And depend on the company that you're going to be working with to get the loan. All right. And we have access to personal loans also too, you guys. If you want access to that, just DM me personal loan or hit the link in my BIO and it's in there too. All right. Hit that link in my BIO. BIO has everything in there for you guys. Only got 1 card. I haven't moved past 793 in 3 months. Paid off car. And I live with my parents. A 793 with 1 open account. That don't sound right to me. That don't sound right to me. Yeah, that something ain't right. So where are you looking at this score at? Were you looking at 793 with 1 credit card? That don't sound right to me. Where are you looking at this score at? If you guys need your FICO scores, DM me the word FICO. Click that orange Service Plus button right there. If you're looking at the screen, your bottom left, click that right there. DM the word FICO. Get your FICO scores for $1. All right. I already answered that. Build on top of it. How? By adding positive accounts to your report, bro. Flores, that's what I've been talking about this whole time. 759, good. That's solid. 759, what though? Right? You guys are just telling me the score. That does nothing for me or you. How many open accounts you got? What's your average credit age? That's what we really need to know. All right. Can you help with charge-offs? Charge-offs, collections, repos, bankruptcies, child support. If it's on your credit report, it has to be reporting 100% accurately. I've never seen a credit report that's reporting 100% accurately. So, you know, take it. We're going to find something. All right. We're going to find something. All right. DM me the word ready. All right, click right here, DM the word ready, schedule a free consultation. The consultations are for people that want to get started fixing their credit. If you just need information, shoot us a DM asking for information. If you want to know the prices, watch the first pinned video on my page or DM me the word prices. We'll send you that link. It's easy. All right, joinkingcredit.com. Click right there and DM me the word ready. All right, you see that? Java says DM to get started. Click right there, DM the word ready. Let's keep it going. Can you help with charge-offs? Yes. It's 3.5 years of average credit history. Credit score good enough to buy a Corvette at 18. What else do you have on your report? And why do you want a Corvette, bro? What's up with y'all, man? Y'all want Hellcats and Corvettes and Range Rovers and Jesus Christ. Bro, you know how much that insurance is going to be alone? It's going to be $1,000 a month. Whew. But yeah, what else do you have on your report though? 743, you got to have some other stuff on your report. Late payments, 10 of them. How to remove. Dispute the whole account, bro. Dispute the whole account. You got 10 late payments. If it's a credit card, pay that card down to 0, close it, and we're going to go back and dispute the whole account. Why do you want to pay it down to 0 instead of just letting it go? Because you don't want late payments and more charge-offs. You don't want that. Pay that shit down to 0, let it report 2 or 3 months, and we can go back, try to find something wrong with it, dispute the whole account. That's much easier, much more efficient, and a lot faster, bro. All right, a lot faster. FICO, click this orange. You guys, anytime, right, the keywords, you click this orange Service Plus button. If you're looking on the screen, your bottom left right there, click that, DM the keyword to that. AU for authorized users. Starter for starter accounts, aka credit builders. Ready if you're ready to fix your credit. All right, group if you want to join the group for just $17 a month. DIY if you want to learn how to fix your own credit with all the letters and the PDFs and everything ready to go. That's the bureau breaker, right? So I got a keyword for everything that you guys are looking for. Okay, let's keep it going. Let me see. Hey, my one YouTube homies. Hey, my one YouTube homie. Appreciate you, bro. Holding down the fort. My guy. Let's go. How to remove accurate negatives. What? Ronnie, what do you mean accurate negatives? What you mean accurate negatives, bro? You mean inaccuracies? We're about to go over that right now. We're about to go over, pretty much go over charge-offs and then building your profile back up too. All right, we're about to go over that. All right, if y'all haven't seen this, we got the whiteboard out. Had to dust that thing off. All right, we're about to get into some stuff. All right. But let's keep it going. I want to answer the rest of these questions before we jump into that, though. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it. How much can credit go up after getting rid of high utilization? A whole bunch of points. 100 plus. 100 plus. If your shit was maxed out and you paid everything off, yeah, your score gonna jump to the roof. Share it to live. Katie Bless, appreciate you sharing the live. Thank you so much. What can I do if it's accurate? I guarantee. What's accurate? What type of account is it? Hold on. What type of account is it? What type of account are we talking about? I'll tell you if it's accurate. What if CFPB said everything is accurate? We're suing after that, right? We've disputed a couple times. We've proved that they didn't do proper investigations. You did the CFPB complaint and it still came back verified. Now we're suing after that. If you don't know how to sue, join a group, right? DM me the word group, $17. I teach you how to sue. All right, everything's inside the group. All right, but we'll dabble a little bit on that today. Not super thorough, but just enough to get the curiosity going. All right, let's go. Unique Dolly, for real. What you mean fix your credit? It's easy. Pay your bills? No. Vincent, would you tell someone who wrecked their car to, hey, drive better? Or would you say, hey, go down to I know a mechanic that can help you out? What would you say? All right, we got to start using this right here. Let's start using this right here. All right. Let's start using this. Okay. This is repair. We're repairing something that's damaged, right? You eating something, you break your tooth. You don't say, hey, bro, don't be eating. No, motherfucker, I need to go to the dentist, right? I need to fix my teeth. They're broken. Your credit is broken. Your shit's trash. That's what we need to fix. That's the whole point of this. Let's go. No, I want business credit. Yeah, business credit starts with personal credit. If your personal credit ain't lit, you ain't getting business credit, right? So what's your personal credit looking like, right? How many open accounts you got? What's your average credit age? What's your highest limit? You know what I'm saying? You still have to structure your profile out to get approved for business credit. We talk about business stuff on Wednesdays. All right. So make sure y'all follow me, put your notifications on. We talk about business on Wednesdays, business Wednesdays. Jones, what's good? 675, good fresh. Yeah. Any score is good at 18, man. Just by worrying about credit, adding accounts, you know, you're good. You're good. You're good. Just don't mess up. You just gotta ride the wave. All right, just gotta ride the wave. If you guys need easy accounts, DM me the word starter. Click right here, DM me the word starter. All right, get some of those easy accounts. All right, if you're brand new to credit, you're bouncing back, you're rebuilding, bankruptcy, divorce, whatever it is, DM me the word starter. Get some of those starter accounts. Let's go. Do you have to attach documents when disputing online? I would attach documents even when disputing online. We don't dispute online, but if you are disputing online, I would definitely attach my documents too. Yeah, you want to attach your ID, attach your proof of address and all that, your social security card if you want to, you know, a little extra razzle dazzle. But yeah, you definitely want to upload those documents because they're already probably going to send you what we call stall tactics, right? Those are those letters or little postcard looking things that says, hey, are you working with a credit repair company? Hey, we need more information from you. Hey, we can't identify you yet. Blah, 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 right? Those are called stall tactics, which are violations too. But we're trying to eliminate that, right? We're trying to eliminate that. So we want to upload our ID, our proof of address. You can throw your social and stuff in there if you want to do that too. All right. We're doing accuracy-based disputing, you guys. This is not credit sweeps. This ain't FTC reports. If y'all want to go scam, you go scam with the scammers. All right. You go with the FTC warriors. That shit has a 99% failure rate. I don't understand why y'all still paying someone to commit fraud for you that doesn't work. That's crazy to me. That doesn't make sense to me. It never will. It never will make sense to me. I'm going to pay someone to go commit fraud for me that doesn't work. What? That's the. Oh man. See, I can't even say what I want to say right here on TikTok. I'm just getting my stuff back, right? We almost had 50. I'm usually right before they did whatever they did to my page. Y'all know my shit was jumping. The other day we had 600 people on this thing. All right, but yeah, it is what it is. So I gotta keep my language out of, you know what I mean. I can only can't talk about too much now. Can't do too much. Let's go. I missed my spot. I done messed up. Hold on. What about student loan late payments? You can attack late payments on student loans too. You can attack late payments on open accounts. If there's nothing wrong with the account and you are actually late and like you check the payment history, they're not missing any payment, everything's 100% accurate, you can only do goodwill adjustments. Goodwill adjustments still work. Even for us, late payments are taking 3 to 4 months per 30-day late. You know what I mean? So late payments on student loans are a little bit different though. They give you a little bit more grace. They give you a little bit more leeway. If you can prove that they sent information to the wrong email address or to the wrong mailing address, right? We can use all that stuff as leverage to get the late payments removed. Not 100% guaranteed or nothing like that, but the more documentation, the better. Late payments are the most difficult account to get removed, y'all. It's not even close. Late payments on open accounts, it's not even close. If somebody's telling you different, they capping. Stop it. Stop the cap. All right, stop it. Okay. All right. Can I get a discount on the bureau breaker? Bruh, it's already, bro. Hey, y'all don't want me to make no money, huh? Damn. Jesus Christ. I think there's a code still active, bro. There was only 17 available, but I think I refreshed it. It's BB100. BB100. You'll get $100 off. Right? So it'll go from $197 to $97. That's the DIY pack. That's the same stuff that we use to get deletions, you know, inquiries, personal information, collections, charge-offs, lates, repos, bankruptcies. I threw evictions in there, and it teaches you how to sue also. It's called The Bureau Breaker, right? The Bureau Breaker. You guys can check that out or DM me the word DIY. Code BB100 at checkout. If it doesn't work, let me know. I shouldn't even be fucking giving you all that, though. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Sun Kisses, click right here. Click that orange Service Plus button anytime during the live. If you're looking at the screen, your bottom left, that only orange button right there, that's where you send the keyword to. DIY, ready, right? Whatever it is, just shoot me a DM there, and I got you right after this live. My DM setter is still in there too, though. All right. But I answer majority of the DMs after my lives. All right. Lates. Yeah, Ronnie, we just talked about lates. All right. So there's only so many things you can do about lates. All right. I got a 720 credit score, but my usage is high. Is that bad? No. You got a 720 with high usage. Wait till you pay that shit down. You're gonna be in the 800s. All right. So that's all you got to do. A little budgeting. That's all it is. Look at people think that you have to earn more money. You don't. We have to stop spending as much. Right? We have to budget a little more. We have to cut the spending a little bit. Right? Cut some of them apps off. You don't need Apple TV. Well, I have all these, but you don't. Hey, this ain't about me. Oh, yeah. This ain't about me. All right? This ain't about me. Okay? This about y'all. Hey, this ain't about me. Okay? This ain't about me. But the Apple TV, YouTube TV, YouTube Premium, Hulu, Paramount, bro, Netflix, multiple accounts, all the little stuff that Apple charges you for, all the little apps. You guys, that's $500-$600 right there off the top. If you got all the apps, right? And I even talk about DoorDash and all the extra shit. That's $1,000 right there a month that you can cut out, right? People don't understand that. That's the easiest way to earn more income is to cut your expenses. That's the easiest way, but it's difficult, right? It's difficult to do, right? Let's keep it going. How can I sign up? Click that orange Service Plus button right there. DM me the word ready. Let's go. Appreciate the roll, Sun Kiss. Let's go. John Jones, appreciate the follow. Military discount. Bro, our services are already super discounted. But yeah, if you're ready to sign up this week, I'll work something out for you. Right? I give you another $100 off or something. So on the gold plan, right? The gold plan, if you pay in full, you already get $200 off. So I add another 100 on there if you want, right? So instead of 900, it goes down to 600 one time. If you want the platinum plan, instead of 1,500, we'll go down. You get $200 off if you pay in full, plus $3, plus another 100 for the military discount. So we'll do 1,200 if you pay in full. But if you're doing monthly payments, if you break it down into payments, we don't do discounts on the payments. All right. But you can break it down to 6 payments of $149, 2 payments of $7. Like you can break it down, right? You can break it all down. But if you pay in full, that's where you get that $200 incentive. All right, let's keep it going. I'm 1 point away from a 700. Hey, bro, get your utilization down from wherever it is down 2 more percent. All right, 8 to 6. All right, 5 to 1. You'll get it. All right, let's go. I love to hear that shit. Let's go. Bro, I just got my credit cleaned up. I need help with inquiries. What can you do? We can help with inquiries. Any inquiry not attached to open account. We call for inquiries anyway. But look, if you want, look, if you guys go right here, go to my page, double tap this logo, right? Double tap that. And then on my page, it says free group. Go inside the free group. I'll put the inquiry scripts, the numbers of call and everything, and I put the personal info stuff in there because we went over that stuff yesterday. That's free. Go run it up. I give you the scripts, the rebuttals. You can call them fucking tomorrow morning and get that shit off. That's work. You even gotta drop a review or send a galaxy or nothing. Just go get to work. All right, let's get it. How to get rid of late payments. All right. So we already went over late payments, right? We can come back to that. We'll come back, but we already went over late payments. We can come back to that. Daria, appreciate the follow. I'm actively negotiating a debt for a third-party collector. They haven't reported to a credit bureau yet. All right. I mean, that's kind of a good and a bad thing. If you're going to do that, make sure do not be paying, don't pay anything unless you got some documentation or they've already said that they're going to remove, not report that account. You said it's not reporting. So they're not going to report that account. All right. But you got to have your documentation and stuff all ready to go because they might try to sell the debt after you do your negotiations and stuff like that. All right. But I don't have nothing against pay for delete agreements and all that stuff. I like attacking collections, forcing a violation and suing, getting a little money on a settlement. But some people want to do pay for the lead, some people don't want to sue. So it's kind of up to you, right? But if you're negotiating and it's not reporting to your credit report, it shouldn't report to your credit report. Tyrell, appreciate that. What's the best way to dispute, finding inaccuracies and disputing? We about to go over that right now. All right, we're about to go over there right now. We're about to go over that. Charge-offs, how to find inaccuracies, how to dispute properly. All right, and how to build your profile up too. We're about to go over that right now. Inquiry help. Double tap that logo, click free group, go inside of there, use all the information in there. But inquiries are easy, you guys. All you're doing is highlighting the inquiries not attached to open accounts, meaning if you applied for it and you didn't get that account, the inquiry is fair game. All right, we're highlighting that stuff beforehand because when we call, we don't want to be trying to fumble and look through our reports and all that shit. We want to have all our stuff ready to go. All right, but I give you the scripts and everything. All you're doing is calling, hey, I call a couple times. You guys keep dropping the call. Can I be, forwarded to account manager or the fraud department, whoever I need to talk to get these inquiries removed, right? They're going to try to say, did you do an FTC report? No, I don't have to do no FTC report. These are not fraud. I'm asking you guys to do an investigation on these inquiries. That's your guys' job. They're going to say, okay, put you on hold for a little bit, transfer you over to probably the fraud department. The guy's going to come on the phone. You say, hey, say the same thing. Hey, I called a couple of times, the last couple of days, the line keep dropping and I'm not getting the assistance that I need. I got a couple of inquiries on my report right here. I have them all ready to go. They're not attached to any open accounts, right? And I just want you guys to do a proper investigation. I need these removed. I need help. All right. They're going to put you on hold for a couple of minutes, come back and say which inquiries. You tell them which ones. That's why you don't want to dispute inquiries attached to open accounts. If they say, if you got a brand new Amex, right? You got the brand new AMI, you know what I mean? And then now you're talking about you want them to do an investigation on this inquiry. That's crazy. They're gonna be like, this is attached to this Amex, bro. What do you mean? Right? So that's why we don't dispute inquiries attached to open accounts. It's just not smart. It's not a smart thing to do. Okay. Let's keep it going. What's up, better? TransUnion or Experian? You need both. They're both lit. You need both. London, what's up, bro? What about late payments on closed accounts? You don't dispute late payments on closed accounts. You dispute the whole account. All right? You dispute the whole account. You can use this method that we're about to go over. You can use that for those accounts too. All right? Canada, yes. Yep, we can help you in Canada too. Malik, what's good, bro? Appreciate the follow. Crystal, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the share. My score is stuck at 780, has been for a while. That means your profile is stagnant, bro. We have to do something to the profile. Get a credit limit increase. Add rent reporters, rental karma, to add some age. Add an authorized user. We have to do something to your profile. Your score just don't. And honestly, that's a little something that don't sound right to me either. Because just by making positive payments, all right, you're building up your payment history. Your score should gradually go up, right? So that lets me know that you don't have enough open accounts, or that 780 is a Vantage score or something like that. All right. Speaking of Vantage scores, if you guys need your FICO scores for just $1, DM me the word FICO. Click right here. Click right there. DM me the word FICO. All right. DM me the word FICO. Let's get it. If you just joining right now, man, we about to switch over to the actual lesson. So you came at the perfect time. If you need help with that credit, DM me the word ready. Click that Orange Service Plus. DM the word ready. Schedule that free call, you guys. Schedule that call. Let's go. It's already summertime. Credit tip. Pay your bills. Blocked. I don't even feel like arguing. I don't feel like arguing. All right. This is credit repair. You're repairing something that's damaged. If you already got charge-offs and collections, paying your bills is not going to fucking improve your score and get you approved for what you want to get approved for, right? People just be saying random stuff. It's ridiculous. I need your help. I've been paying my credit payment. I made a one-time minimum. My score went down 60 points. Yeah, you paid the minimum and you probably had a large balance. So you paid the minimum, but you still had a large balance. So on that statement date, it reported that large balance that you have to the credit reporting agency. So your utilization went up. All right. So we have to pay that balance down before that statement date. So it never reports. So our score can't go down like that. All right. Let's go. How to start building credit. DM me the word starter. Click this Orange Service Plus button right there. All right. DM the word starter. Wait, let me see. Yeah, it's right there. Let me see. There we go. Yeah. Let's go. I have already answered that. That's dope because nobody should be paying to get inquiries removed. I mean, some people just Some people just don't feel like calling. Some people are introverts. They don't want to call. They don't care. Like, they rather just pay someone to do it, right? I don't like doing my own laundry. So I take my shit down to the cleaners. Same shit. That's all this is, you guys, is a service, right? People be like, oh, fix your own credit. Do you tell someone to fix their own teeth? No. Do you tell someone to fix their own car? I don't know how to fix a fucking carburetor. Bro, what? An alternator and brakes? What the Hey, no, I'm not doing that. No, I got better shit to do. I'm not doing that. All right? It's a service. All right? There's only two ways to fix your credit. You pay someone to do it or you fix it yourself. We have both available 95% of the time. We fix your credit for you. But if you want to learn how to fix your own credit, let us know. DM the word group. The group's only $17. DM the word DIY. So you can say, forget the group. You just want everything that you need to fix your own credit. DM me word DIY. Let's go. Is that yours on the screen? No, these are all client report. These are all client results. That's all we show. That's all people care about is what we can do for them. All right, and that's cool. What you think about Kickoff? I like Kickoff. I like credit builders, but you don't need a whole bunch of credit builders. You need a couple, 3, 4 pushing it. 2 or 3 is a sweet spot. 4 is pushing it, but after that, you don't need 10. You don't need Ava and Kickoff, extra card, self-lender, credit strong, you don't need all that. You need a couple just to get yourself situated, and then we can start getting better accounts to build off of that. You know what I'm saying? People get stuck in the credit builder stage and be mad why they can't get no business credit. Bro, why would Chase give you 50 bands when you got self-lender? You got self-lender and 2 authorized users. You don't have your own accounts, none of your own high limits, no nothing. Why would I trust you? You got late payments with a firm. Hey, you got Klarna charge-offs, but you want me to give you 50. Chat, hold on. YouTube, what do you say? You got Klarna charge-offs, Affirm charge-offs, self-lender charge-offs, but you want Chase to give you 50 bands just because you think they should give it to you. That's crazy. Come on, man. Let's do better. All right, let's keep it going. How do I sign up? DM me the word ready. Let's go. Click right here. DM the word ready. DM the word ready. Let's go. Book that call, man. Book that call. Consultations are free. I got a repossession due to not paying. There's $12K left. I have 6 years left before it goes. So London, no, you don't have to wait no 6 years. If it's on your credit report, we have to be reporting 100% accurately. So what we're about to go over right now can be used for that repo too. We have to find something wrong with that account. We have to find an inaccuracy on there. And if they repoed your car a year ago, they sold it in the auction already, right? So they should have updated that credit report already. All right. Just remind me in a little bit. We can charge-offs and repos are super similar, right? The way we do it, but I can go over that too. All right, y'all. We're about to switch over to the whiteboard. We're about to get into it. How do you sue? We'll touch on that in a second. What's the best way to get late payments removed? Late card. We already went over late payments, man. If it's a late payment on a closed account, you dispute the whole account. You can use what we're about to go over right now. You can use those same principles to attack that account with those lates. I'm now straying. What's the best card to go for? What do you mean? Best card to go for? What's your profile looking like? All right, you get approved or denied based off your profile, not your score. So if you don't got no open accounts, right, you can't go get no Amex with no, like, I need to know what's on your report, bro. I did the CFPB to all 3. Okay, nice. All right, nice. Can we go live? We are live. 737. Can you get high limits on personal side? Yes, you can get high limits on personal side. You can get high limits on personal side. All right. How do you get high limits? By building your cards up that you currently have. How do you do that? By showing a lot of activity. Easy. All right, easy. Can you remove 60 and 90-day lates? I mean, we do it all the time. Late payments are the most difficult account to get removed, though. 60-day lates, 90-day late, that's going to take some time. It's going to take a couple months because if it's on an open account, it's 100% accurate. There's only so many things you can do, right, on an accurate account. There's only so many things you can do. But for lates, you can use those goodwill adjustments. Depends on how long you had that account, how many years you had it, that type of stuff. Right? There's always factors that go into it. Okay. How do you get high limits on your personal lines? I just broke that down. Black Love, I literally just broke that down. All right. At 700, you're at 700. These are client results, bro. Stop it. How much to fix your credit? Depends on what plan you want. Watch that first pin video on my page or go to joinkingcredit.com or just DM me prices or, yeah. And it's super transparent, bro. Right? The easiest is watching the first pin video on my page. He said, about to say what? A 700 FICO 8 score is still better than 80% of the people you see. All right? And I know people with 700 FICO 8 scores that get approved for more stuff than people with 780s. All right? Because their profile is way better. They got way more open accounts, way more average credit age, way more experience with their credit, limits way higher. You know what I'm saying? So come on now. That's what we do. I need mentorship from you. I got a 737 and not getting approved. No mentorship needed, bro. That's just, I'll look at your report. Shoot me a DM. DM me the word FICO. All right, click right here. DM me the word FICO. It only takes me like 2-3 minutes, bro. DM me the word FICO. Get your FICO report. Get your FICO scores. You're going to email me your report. I'll do a quick Loom video for you. You probably just got to add some accounts, maybe an authorized user or two. It's easy. It's easy, bro. It's not difficult. You probably got a couple of inquiries that you need to get off. It's not difficult, bro. It's not difficult. 668. Perfect payment history. Okay, good. 27K auto loan paid in full. Set numbers. Yeah, so your utilization, Dakota. Once you get that utilization down, if you get it down to 20%, bro, your score, you're probably being at 700s. So that's all you need. That's all you need to be focusing on. All your focus should be on knocking that utilization down. All right. That's what you should be focusing on. That's where all your energy need to be going. Okay. Instagram, I see y'all. Facebook, I see y'all. YouTube, what's up? Yeah, we about to do it right now. Damn. Jesus Christ. Motherfucker, greedy is a mother. Yeah, we about to get the lesson going, bro. I got you, man. Jesus. Ain't you in the group already, too? Yeah, you in the group already, bro. Jesus. Hey, motherfucker, greedy is a motherfucker. Yeah. Is FICO score 8 that experience shows at the bottom? Yes. Is what dealerships, no, they're going to use one of the FICO auto scores. All right. So if you got Experian already, you got to pay a little extra money on. You got to get all your FICO scores. You can DM me the word FICO, get all your FICO scores for $1. You can check all those out. But FICO 2, 4, 5, those for the mortgages, right? FICO 8, that's the main one people use. But then the autos, right? There's a couple different FICO auto scores too. Okay. Are you teaching people how to get better credit when you have a 700? What do you think? What do you think? Let's do some critical thinking. I bet you ain't done that in a minute. Let's do some critical thinking. 5.0 Ken. Do you think I will be showing my score, or do you think I will be showing client results? You tell me. Let me know. You tell me, brother. You tell me. All right, because I see what you tried to do. You try to come in here hot. All right, I see what you tried to do. I want you to critically think. What do you think? I want to wait for this response. What do you think? What do you think, brother? What do you think? When you go to the dental office, what they got on the thing? Before and afters, new teeth, new porcelain veneers, right? So what will be different with us? You got to show people what you've done in the past, right? You got to show people testimonials. You got to show people client results. It's marketing. Jesus. People be, man. No derogatory marks or anything, nothing bad besides that utilization. Yeah. So Dakota, once you pay that utilization down, it's up. You good. I felt with you, G. with that follow. Appreciate the follow. Let's go. Make sure all y'all follow me. How do you get backdated auto trade lines? Are those still around? Those are still around. They're just not as common anymore. They're a little bit more difficult to get. We got a couple, but they only report to TransUnion right now. We had them on all three, then yeah, but we got a couple for you. If you need authorized users, just DM me the letters AU. Click right here. DM me the letters AU. And all the trade lines are on there, right? You just got to scroll. It's like 3 pages of trade lines, you guys. Those the ones on the top page that's colored in, we're doing another $100 off of those too. So any of those, right? First come, first serve. Most of them are sold out, but if you check it, if it don't say sold out, it's still available, right? And add another 100, take another $100 off. Okay, let's go. I paid a 30 a month to see it. I paid the 30 a month to. Oh, your FICO score? I mean, your FICO auto scores? Then yeah, you should be able to see it then. London, you should be able to see it. Do you have success with reinsertions? I'm payment ready, but 700, but want to know if it's coming off. Yeah, so it depends on how you disputed in the beginning, right? If you said this account ain't mine, you did an FTC report, you claiming fraud and shit, of course they reinserted the account because you claimed fraud. Right, but if you found an inaccuracy, disputed it, then they deleted it, and then they added it back a month or two later, that's a violation. All right, so that's what we can work with. But it depends on how they reinserted. It depends on how you disputed it in the front end, bro. All right. Do you think FICO 10 is going to change the game with the Plaid cash? No. That FICO 10 model is not going to be. If I'm a business, I'm not using that because it's going to lower my front end, right? It's going to lower my revenue. Why would I care what was on your credit report last month or last week or a year ago, right? That FICO 10 is going to give people access to see what exactly was on your report, even if you got deletions. I don't care about that, right? So if I'm an auto lender, if I'm a mortgage lender, that means nobody's going to be, there's only a small percentage of people who's getting approved for this stuff anyway, right? Now, if you change models where you can see every single little thing that got deleted, you had a bankruptcy 6 months ago, if I'm a business owner, I don't care about that. I care about what you got right now. Your pay stub's good, your profile good, score good. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. All right. Paid it from 83 to probably like a 63 in the last week. Keep going up, just not updated. Oh yeah. So let's say your statement date. Let me break this down for you. Let's say your statement date is the 20th, right? You make a payment, and then it reports on the 20th. You won't see that update on your credit report until your credit report updates the next month. You know what I'm saying? So that's what kind of confuses people, right? They think that they want to see those results immediately, right? They want to see it instantly. That's not how it works. All right. Let's keep it going. On Experian, my FICO auto score is 750, but my FICO auto score is 8. Yeah, they're calculated a little bit differently. Yeah. So honestly, bro, you can. So when we're going to if you're going to the dealership, I would use the bank or my credit union anyway. Right? If I'm going to get a car or something, because they have your deposits. They know how much you can afford per month. They already know all that stuff, and it's only one inquiry. You know what I mean? I'm not even playing around with the dealerships and doing all that extra shit unless they have the deals are just too good to pass up. All right. But me, I'm going to the bank. I'm going to the credit union to get my car, get my loan, or whatever it is. All right. They're going to pull your credit one time, and they're going to give you a cashier's check, right, or a bank approval letter that you can take directly to the dealership, right? So you're not even playing around with them salesmen and doing all that extra shit. They pulling your credit 1,000 times. We cool off that. Let's keep it going. Use a CFPB demand method of verification. Those are two different things, bro. A method of verification, right? Okay. We're about to go over that right now. But using a method of verification, it depends on how you disputed the first time, right? People be trying to mix too much shit in. If you claimed identity theft, you can't use this. You have to start from the beginning. All right. Let's keep it going. How do you get high points? I always get 1 or 2 measly points. I have high. Yeah, if you got high utilization, yeah, that's why your score is not improving. So we got to get those balances down, right? We got to get those balances down. Okay, we got to get those balances down. All right, you can use a snowball method, right? That's just paying the smallest one, working your way up. Avalanche method, paying the large account, working your way down. You can pay off the account with the highest interest rate. There's so many different ways you can do it. You can get a personal loan, pay off your credit cards. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff. All right. If you guys need personal loans too, I told you that we partnered up with a private equity firm. They're just getting into to the personal side. You can DM me the word personal loan or hit the link in my BIO. The personal loan stuff is in there too. All right. Appreciate the follow. Black Carl, John Williams. Appreciate that. Let's go. Jaredon, best way to build credit at 19, making $1,200 a week. You can add a couple of these easy accounts, like one or two of them. DM me the word starter. DM me the word starter. Click right there. DM the word starter. Right, you're gonna get it's a Google Doc. It's free. Got some case studies on there. Got some easy accounts. Right, grab that Kovo. Grab that Credit Strong, and maybe grab that Kickoff or that Extra card. Right, 2 or 3 of them, you good. Right, let those report. Then whatever bank that you're with, if you're with a bank, we want to get a credit card with them. If you can't get it there, you can go with Capital One or Discover or something like that. But that when you DM me the word starter, it has all that stuff on there for you. All right, anybody can shoot me a DM. All right, you can DM me the word starter. You can go secure card if you want to go too. It just kind of depends on how you want to do it, bro. Yeah. Let's go. My score is 690. It went down to 640-ish. I owe about 650 out of the limit. How can I fix it? You can't. You fix it by making a payment. Yeah, your card's almost maxed out, bro. 650 out of 800. That's not. Yeah, that's damn near 80%, is it? Yeah, that's why your score dropped. So once you pay that off, right, it's going to report, and then you'll see that score increase. Okay. My payment due date is July 4th. Okay, that's your due date. What's your statement date? Right? You got your payment date. That's when your payment is due. Your statement date is when the balance reports to the credit reporting agencies, right? So you have to figure out that statement date too. I'm trying to stay for the lesson. I got you. See, I get the yapping. My bad. I get the yapping. Let's switch over, y'all. Let's switch over. Use a credit union even if you don't have direct deposit there. Yeah. Yeah. A credit union or a bank, right? Go sign up for one. Credit union is easy. Take your birth certificate ID, bring a 100 or two. You know what I mean? Open up a checking, open up a savings. Easy. Let's go. Julian, appreciate the follow. Can you get it cleared off? Yes or no? Get what cleared off, killer? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't even see your other comment. What are you talking about? Even if it's in collections. Yes, you can get collections deleted too. All right, Brown Sugar, appreciate the follow. Let's go. It's Capital One, a credit union. I have a card for about a year. Keep sending me letters, pre-approvals. No, Capital One wouldn't count as a credit union, but I like Capital One though. I like Capital One. You get the pre-approvals and stuff like that. The pre-approval tool is great. It's pretty accurate too. Yeah, if you want to stay with Capital One, go ahead and stay with Capital One. Right, but if you got the quick, remember Capital One, they upgrade a lot too, right? So if you got the platinum, that upgrades to the Quicksilver, right? Quicksilver to the Saver, right? If you don't know something, call these people and ask them. They're making money off of you anyway. You know what I mean? That money that you're paying in interest, that's how they eating. That's how they cutting their checks. All right, call them people. I call them a lot. They'd be tired of me. Shit. Sunshine, appreciate the follow. Can I add another credit card to bring down utilization? Yeah, you can. Preferably an authorized user, preferably. But if you want to get another regular credit card, you can do that too. All right, I got a Capital One card, just ordered. Let's go. Hey, just ordered. Let's go. Could I pay most of it all, like 600 and keep 50 and pay it all? Yeah, so if you got a 650 balance, yeah, pay 600 of it off. Yeah, pay 600 of it off. All right. How much do the backdated auto go for? I need 150K auto loan backdated TransUnion would be perfect. Black Love, click right here. Right, when I see the link, the authorized user link, or you can hit the link in my BIO. All right, hit that right there. It has the authorized users and stuff on there. All the authorized users on the same page. We got business trade lines too. Right, that's a whole other conversation though. All right, I have no derogatory marks, 2 credit cards, low. I have late payments from my car note. Well, that's the issue right there. That's the issue right there. If you want us to attack them, DM me the word ready, schedule a call. If you want to do it yourself, DM me the word DIY. You got the late payment sauce and stuff in there for you. All right. Either way works. All right. What's good credit score to get a truck? 40,000. You probably need to be high sixes, at least low sevens, a couple open accounts. How many open accounts you got, Polo Youngin? What's the fastest way to build your credit? Where are we starting from, bro? What are we trying to do? The blacklist. Appreciate the follow. I got credit cards. Okay, you got cards already? Then you got any installment accounts? You got any installment accounts? Deshay, what's good, my boy? Let's go. And I just bought a house. Oh shit. Okay. So, um, so your average credit age is probably low right now, right? So you probably need to add an authorized user on there, let that report, and then go get the car. You already got a house, you got credit cards, bro. You're not building up from scratch. You good to go. Winston, appreciate the follow. What's the best route to go when ruined credit in the early 20s but wanting to completely rebuild? Shoot me a DM. Click this orange Service Plus button right there. DM the word ready. Set up a free call. Consultations are 10 minutes. We go over your report, let you know how we can help. We get started the same day. That's the best route to do. We dispute, we sue, we educate you along the way, help you add positive accounts. And then once your credit is where it needs to be, we got the personal loans, we got the business credit, we got everything you need all in-house. All right. But once we got to fix your personal credit first. That's what we should be doing. All right, let's go. I got down to the bottom of the chat. Let's go. All right. Hold up. I know I got to do something. There we go. All right, let's go. So wait, where's my all right, all right, there we go. All right, what I say we doing charge-offs? We doing charge-offs? Well, let's get it. Lenny, appreciate the share. Been working on for like 5 years. His credit history is fair, but my score is 696. Yeah, so what's the issue? A 700 is cool. If you got a couple open accounts, 700 is cool, bro. So if you need some history, add an authorized user. Here, DM me the letters AU, get an authorized user. Right? Add some age to it. Is it possible to have a charge off removed that are real, but I paid the balances? Yeah, that's where we're literally about to go over charge offs right now. Professor Emmett, we're about to go over charge offs right now, right? Because it's not about ownership, it's about accuracy. Okay. Yes, that's your charge off. Yes, that's your shit. That's not what it's about, though. It's about them reporting it. It's about them reporting it 100% accurately. All right. Them reporting it 100% accurately. That's the point. All right. All right. So let's do this right here. Hold on. I'm gonna put the mic in so we can get to it. I'm gonna put the mic in so we can get to it. My credit score is pretty good, but I don't have no credit history to borrow money. Yeah, add authorized user, maybe rent reporters, rental karma, add some stuff to your profile. It's gonna give you some age. All right. Easy work. DM me the word starter. Get that. That's how you get that rent reporters and a couple easy accounts. DM me the word AU for authorized users. Get some authorized users. Easy work. All right, let's go. And late payments on closed accounts. Yeah, yep. Late payments. I got you, T. Boss Lex, appreciate that. Yeah, just 26, trying to get a car already about to have already about a house, and it was 6. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're good, bro. Yeah. You're just gonna have to put, even if you got to put a little 1,000 down or something like that, it's still worth it. I still put down payments aren't mandatory, right? Don't let them force you to do that. All right. Don't let them force you to a down payment. That's not mandatory. All right, but it does help your payments. You know what I mean? It does help your payments a little bit. Does lower them payments, but yeah. I'm gonna switch over to this. All right, let's get to it. Let's go. Yo, 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 yo. All right, let's go. Jess, appreciate the follow. Interest rates high on auto loan. Yeah, look at you have to realize, man. Look at every industry, they're trying to get their lick back from COVID. You know what I mean? So, especially the auto loan industry. So that's why I say go to your bank or go to a credit union. Don't even mess with the dealerships. All right. Go to the bank, auto or to a credit union. They're going to pull your credit one time. They're going to give you a cashier's check or a pre-approval letter. You go up to the dealership. You know, if you really want to piss them off too, that's what you do. Right? That's what you do. You go up to the dealership acting like, you know, you're going to use them for their loans and shit like that, right? Okay. Test driving. We're trying to get as many rebates and discounts as possible, right? They don't know that we already approved. They don't know. All right. They don't know we got a cashier's check right here in our back pocket. They don't know. All right. So we're test driving a couple, right? Let's say you got pre-approved for 40K, right? I don't ever like using my the full what I got approved for. I don't like doing that. So I go like 5K under. But yeah, let's say you're looking for a car that's you got approved for 40. Let's say you're looking at a car that's 42. You talk them down a little bit, rebate here and there, it goes down to 35. When you go in there for that paperwork, all right, boom, you break that shit out. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Ain't nothing to talk about. All right, it's trade line supply good. Trade line supply is cool. But they don't have direct access to the people that they're adding you on the trade lines to. We do. You know what I'm saying? All of our trade lines are business partners or past clients who've graduated. You know what I mean? So if something crazy happens, it's not going to happen. But if let's say one of the cards gets maxed out, I can call them personally. Hey, bro, take John Doe off of that card. You know what I mean? Boom, done. And then we'll get you on a new one. All right. Let's go. DM me the word ready if you're trying to get right. All right, let's go. I said charge offs. Oh shit, my bad. All right, Jess. All right, come on now, y'all. We need to get right. I'm trying to buy a home. Every credit repair person says 6 months. I have charge offs, and yes, we can help you out. 3 to 6 months, we get you right. All right, and Jess, I guarantee those companies you were working with, they were doing credit sweeps. Number one, number two, they might have been disputing, they might have been doing all that stuff right, but they weren't doing the last thing that they need, which is suing. All right, which is suing. Which you probably need to sue because if they've disputed already, all right, and the stuff not coming off, they keep saying verified. How are they verifying these accounts? The credit report's inaccurate. It doesn't make any sense. How are you saying verified? We called Capital One, we called Citibank. They said you didn't do an investigation with them. You didn't reach out to them. So it's time to start suing. All right. When I say sue, I don't want you to think like it's a courtroom situation or nothing like that. Most of the time, usually it's pre-sue. We're going for pre-sue settlements. That's what we want. All right, that's what we want. That's why it's important to do what we're about to do right now. Have your documentation and stuff already ready to go. Then suing is easy. Federal court or arbitration, whichever route you want to go. All right, but we do all that stuff for you. And we have a 6-month money back guarantee too. So if there's no changes in 6 months, you get your money back. Right? We ain't get no deletions in 6 months. Take your money on back. Take it back. All right, let's go. Because Pop said wait until the end of the year to purchase a vehicle. Yeah, at the end of the year, that is true. Yeah, Pops know what he's talking about. Pop's right. Wait till the end of the year because they got to get rid of that inventory. Like November-ish, right? You notice how Thanksgiving, they start saying the deals and the sales and shit, right? By New Year's, clearance sale by New Year's. You know what I'm saying? You can wait till then, right? The dollar give me 27. Oh, shit. Not 27%. You might as well give up your firstborn. That's crazy work. Dixie, appreciate the follow. Jake, what's up, man? My credit trash because I owe 14K on the credit card debt. Yeah. If you owe 14K on the open card, you gotta get your spending and your spending, you gotta lock that shit in. Right? You're gonna have to lock in for 3-4 months. You can knock out a big portion of that in 3 to 4 months. I'm telling you, 90 days. You can knock out a big ass portion of that. You just gotta lock in. I know it's summertime, you want to be outside, but you want to be in debt or you want to be outside. You want to be in debt, you want to be outside. Hey, you want the hookah lounge? You want to be at the hookah lounge? Or you want to be out of debt? What you want to do? All right, let's go. Hey, Freedom, don't stop. Don't stop playing, bro. Freedom, stop playing with me. Yana, appreciate the follow. Let's go. Hey, Jake, he playing, bro. I just do, bro. I'm just trying to clear a debt first and get it. Yep. You just gotta pay those balances down, Polo. Pay that shit down, and you'll see that credit limit increase, that score increase just from paying that stuff down. You'll be good to go. What's your pricing? Watch the first pin video on my page. We got plans as low as 6 payments of 149, or the platinum plan as low as 250 for 6 payments. All right. Well, we got 2 different plans open right now. You can check them out. Watch the first pin video on my page. That's the plan. I want to pay it off. Yeah, Freedom, stop playing, bro. Hey, stop playing, bro. You know I got ADD, man. I get sidetracked and forget what the fuck I was doing. All right, let's go. Let's go. Appreciate the shares, brother. All right, this is from yesterday. All right. All right, when I say we're doing charge-offs. All right, charge-offs. All right, we're going to run through this. Okay, we're going to run through this. We're doing charge-offs first. All right. Step 1 is always what? Got to get your credit report. Always get your credit report. Click that orange Service Plus button right here. Right? It looks just like that. Click that right there. DM me the word FICO if you want all your FICO scores. I'm not talking about smart credit and identity IQ. Right? We want our actual FICO scores. Okay? CR equals credit report, right? So if you balling on the budget, go with annualcreditreport.com if you balling on the budget. You can't even see that, huh? Damn. I had it right lower. It's like right here. There we go. All right. So you can go, if you already got Experian, use Experian. You want to ball on the budget, annualcreditreport.com. Only thing with annualcreditreport.com is you don't show your FICO scores. You don't show your scores, right? But you can get all your negative accounts. You can see all your reports and stuff. All right. Me, myself, my clients, they use my score IQ. All right. They use my score IQ. DM me the word FICO. Click that orange Service Plus button right there. DM the word FICO. Get your my score IQ report for just $1. I suggest you keep it, but if you don't want to keep it, cancel it before the 7th day. Don't hit me up crying, talking about they charged me. That's not my issue. That's your issue. That's not my fault. That's your fault. All right. 2, we need to find the fucking inaccuracies on there. This is the most strenuous part that we're going to have to go through. All right. It's the most strenuous part we're going to have to go through. Is going through and finding the actual inaccuracies. All right. Personal info, Addies, PI mean personal info. So if you are married or if anything is spelled wrong, if your name is Jones and it says Joneses, we're highlighting all this stuff too. We're highlighting all this stuff. Addies, that address you lived, 123 Peach Street from 6 years ago, we highlighting that shit too. That's not our address no more. We don't want that stuff on our report no more. All right. Now, when it comes to closed accounts, charge-offs, or anything like that, these are the most common inaccuracies to find. All right. Here. All right. Most common. Most common inaccuracies. All right. Most common inaccuracies. Start at the top. Account numbers. Right? Account numbers. If you check your report and it says something like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 XXXXX. I don't have no X's in my account numbers. All right. I don't have no access to my account numbers. If you don't know your account number, you can log in to your app, Capital One, Citibank, check the statements, and just have the account number on there if you're confused. All right. Easy work. All right. Account numbers. Next, charge-offs, right? Remember charge-offs and repos. Balances. All right. Balances. How can it be a charge-off, but you still reporting a balance? You can't double dip. That's illegal. All right. What I mean is, all right, if you owe me some money, then I charge off, aka write off. When you see charge off, think of write off. If I charge off, aka write off the debt, I can't then try to collect it from you too. You can't do that. All right. Account numbers, balances. Dates. All right. Dates. Data last active, data last activity. Data last active, data last activity. All right. DOLA. Data last active. All right. And payment. Right. That's not the real acronyms. I just made those up, but I'm just trying to keep it simple for you. All right. I'm trying to keep it simple for you. All right. Count numbers, balances, dates. All right. Data last active, data last payment. Those are the most common inaccuracies. How do you know they're inaccurate? If you check, right? If you check data last activity on your credit report and it says, what is it, June? It say June 1st, but you look at the payment history and ain't nothing on there. There's no payment, nothing right there. How can June 1st, 2026 be our most current data last activity when there's nothing on the payment history? Easy work. All right. Bonus, payment history. Bonus, payment history. So I say payment history because let's say you got the account in 2021, right? This is what happens with you guys' student loans that I was talking about earlier. Let's say I got the account in 2018 or 2021, 2021, right? It says open June 2021, right? But we check our report and it's not reporting until August 2021. It's missing two months. That's inaccurate, right? I made my payments, right? Yeah. I made my 2 payments, but you're not reporting it. Inaccuracy, right? And that's how when you go back and you guys were talking about you guys made payments on your accounts, but they got late payments on them. So closed accounts with late payments, that's a really, really big one right there too. Payment history. Each little block, if you had the account for 10 years, 10 times 12, that's 120 payments that should be showing, right? If it's missing one, right? One in Experian, one in Equifax, one in TransUnion, we're disputing that, right? We need one inaccuracy to be in the game. Yep, exactly. 30, 60, yep, 100%. Yep. They be doing that all the time too. And with the payment history too, on the when it comes to your open accounts, right? Let's say you were late 2 consecutive months, but it says 30/30, right? So you're late 2 consecutive months, but it says 30-day late, 30-day late instead of 30/60, right? That's an inaccuracy too, right? That's an accuracy in your favor, but that's still an inaccuracy too. All right. I don't want anybody to fuck themselves up. All right. So we did step 1. Get your report. DM me the word FICO. Click this orange service plus button right there. Get your reports for $1. 2, we finding inaccuracies. All right. So we got our report now. We're finding inaccuracies. The most common inaccuracies, account numbers, balances, especially on closed accounts and charge-offs and repos. All right. Dates, data last activity, data last payment, bonus, payment history. Easy work. That's all we're looking for. All right. People try to complicate this shit. That's it. That's all we need. One inaccuracy. Now we're in the game. All right. So step 3. Step 3. All right, we found our inaccuracies. Now we're gonna opt out. All right, we're gonna opt out. ARS is gone. CoreLogic has a new name. So we want Lexus. We want SageStream. You can do that at the same time. We want Clarity. Right. So I'm not trying to overdo it. LexisNexis, Sage, Clarity, Core. Core is called what's the new name of CoreLogic again? Here we go. All right. So you ain't got to go too crazy with this. The main ones. Oh. All right. You can do Lexus and SageStream at the same time. All right. Same time. Clarity Services, CoreLogic, and Credco, and Innovis. All you're doing is literally going. I got another phone over here. I do. All right. All we're doing is, totality. All we're doing is we're typing in, all right, LexisNexis opt out. All right. Oh shit. I clicked the wrong one. Hold on. Right? You literally just type it in. LexisNexis opt out. Next. This mirrored screen is fucking me up. All right, next. The reason I don't want my information shared, you're pretty much doing this across the board. All right, put your information in and opt out. Easy work. All right. Opting out, doing the same thing for LexisNexis, Sage. Let me write them out actually. That was lazy of me. That was real lazy of me. All right. Well, y'all know LexisNexis. Y'all know LexisNexis. All right. Innovis. SageStream and LexisNexis are done together. All right. What does this do? This prevents them from continuing to share your information to the big three. All right. So when you dispute something, all they're doing is these the little homies. All right. The little homies is going out and getting information and bringing it back to the big homies. All right. Experience, Equifax, and TransUnion is the big homies. These are little homies. All right. So these are the ones that's actually really going to get your information. And each one they kind of overlap. Yep. They overlap, but each one kind of targets a specific industry. You know what I'm saying? So each one kind of targets a specific industry. Like Sage, that's auto stuff. CoreLogic, mortgage, rental. You know what I'm saying? So LexisNexis, Innovis, Sage, Core, Logic, Credico. All right. You just need a couple of them. You ain't got to go too in depth, but if you have like public records and all that shit, bankruptcies and all that stuff, you for sure got to do this, because when we're disputing our bankruptcies and all that, we might even have to pull your LexisNexis report, right, and get it removed from there and then go back. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yep. Freedom. Yep. SaveStream. Innovis. Yep. CoreLogic. Lexis. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna put this list inside the free group right here on TikTok too. If you double tap this logo right here, click free group, I'm gonna put the list of these secondary agencies in there. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I forgot. All right, but I forgot. All right, I keep it 100. I keep it a stack. I forgot. All right, I keep it a stack. All right, so we got our report. We found inaccuracies. We opted out. 4. We're starting our disputing stage. All right, but it's not straight sending letters. We're calling to get personal info and inquiries removed. All right, we're calling first. All right. All right. All right. We're calling to get personal info and inquiries removed. Only inquiries not attached to open accounts. If you guys need the script and everything, the numbers are called, it's in the free group. Double tap this right here. Double tap the logo. Go in the free group. I give you the script. I give you the rebuttals and everything like that. We did the script earlier. All right, we did the script earlier, but pretty much all you're doing is calling. You're pretty much saying, hey, I called a couple times already. You guys keep dropping my call. Please escalate me to an account manager, fraud department, whoever I need to talk to get help with these inquiries. No, I'm not doing an FTC report. No, I'm not reaching out to the creditor. It's you guys' job to do a proper investigation. All right, it's you guys' job to do a proper investigation. Okay, they'll put you on hold. The next guy's going to come up, account manager or the fraud department. Either one works with us. We're not even tripping. We're going to tell them the same thing. Hey, I just called. I spoke to your, I talked to the call center worker. I couldn't really understand him. He wasn't really helping me out. I have a lot of inquiries on here that aren't attached to any open accounts, and I just want you guys to do a proper investigation, please. All right, they're gonna put you on hold for a couple minutes, and they'll come back and say which inquiries you want removed. You tell them which inquiries you want removed. Now, you don't dispute inquiries attached to open accounts, because they're gonna say, well, this inquiry is from April 2026, and this new account is from April 2026, and the identifiers is connecting it to this account. So, did you apply for it or not? Right? You don't want to dispute inquiries attached to open accounts. You're gonna look don't embarrass yourself up in here. All right, because now you represent me. Okay, you represent me now. Don't be no. Hey, now you represent me. We're not gonna be all in here embarrassing ourselves and shit. No, stumbling and fumbling and mumbling. No, don't call up there disputing all your fucking inquiries. Only the inquiries not attached to open accounts. All right, it's okay to have a couple. All right, it's okay to have a couple inquiries. All right, how are we supposed to get these large limits and all this shit with no inquiries? Come on now, Amex, you can wiggle it, but it's okay to have a couple inquiries on your report, you guys. All this no inquiries, you guys know what looks suspicious? Real suspicious. All right, we work with Chase, Truist, Bank of America, and all the time. What looks real suspicious? You got 10 new accounts, 10 new accounts last week, and no inquiries. How you get a $10,000? How you get a $10,000? How you get a $10,000 Robinhood card? You ain't got no inquiries. Something ain't right. All right, so it's okay. All right, it's okay. All right, but we're calling. using that script that I just said, but the real script is in the group. Just double tap that right there. Get in the free group. I got the script for the increase and personal info. That's for y'all. Have it. Go to work. Hey, none, right? Crazy work. They're gonna be looking at you crazy. Okay. Step 1, got a report. Step 2, we found inaccuracy. Step 3, we opt out of secondary credit reporting agency. Step 4, we're calling to get our personal info updated and get the inquiries removed that's not attached to open accounts. We can also dispute collections on the phone, but this is a free TikTok live, and I'm saving that for the people in the actual group. DM me the word group if you don't want to get in that school community. All right, let's keep it going. All right. 5, now it's time to dispute. All right, but we already did all the heavy lifting. We already did all the work. All right, we already did all the heavy lifting. All right, I told you, finding the inaccuracies and everything like that, that's the most difficult part, right? That's the most time-consuming part. But it's not even time-consuming. What is it, an hour? Right? If you're not using AI. If you're using AI, I teach y'all that shit in the group too. It's easy work. All right, easy work. All right. Step 5. Negative accounts using inaccuracies we found in step 2. All right. Inaccuracies found in step 2. Remember those account numbers, balances, payment history, data last activity. We found all that shit already. We already highlighted all that stuff. All right. So now it's just about putting those negative accounts onto our dispute letter. Super easy. I'm telling you guys, this is very, 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 very easy. All right. Very, 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 very easy. And then let me show you and we're gonna write a dispute letter right now live. All right. Let me see what Claude talking about. All right. Don't say I never done nothing for you. Don't say I never done nothing for you. All right. Hey, CC. So I'm live right now. I need a investigation letter. Let's do an example. Let's say we got 3 inquiries and we got 2 charge-offs, one from Capital One and another from Navy Fed. All right. The inaccuracies are Navy Fed, both the charge-offs, they both have balances. All right. Can you whip me up a quick investigation letter, please? All right. Hold on. Actually, let me share this. Hold on. Let me share this. All right. Here's an example of investigation letter using round 1 format with scenario locked in, 3 inquiries, 2 charge-offs. All right. So the most important thing, good job, Claude. Good job. Great, great, great job. So yes, this matters right here, right? But for what we're doing, the most important part is the name of the account, the actual account number, what's actually reporting wrong with that account, and what you want them to do with that account. All right. Name of the account number, what's wrong with it, and what you want them to do with it. That's the most important part. People think it's this up here. No, it's this right here, because this is showing the actual inaccuracy, right? We're actually disputing the inaccuracy. Then if they don't want to delete the account, or if they update the account without if they verify the account without telling us why they verified it or who they verified it with, that's the violation, right? So this is actually the most important part. People think it's this, but it's not. It's this. All right, it's this right here. Okay. So here, let me Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah. See, they copying me now. Hold on. What they know about E. Oscar? See, my AI go crazy. Stop playing with them. Stop playing with Cousin Claude. All right, hold on. That's what we're going to do. Stop playing with Cousin Claude, man. I'm going to put it in a letter. So you guys can screenshot it. All right. And then we'll finish up. All right. You don't have to put your you don't have to put all this information, actually. You can take that off. All right. Let me do this right here. Well, we're gonna do it like that. That's too small. Here we go. All right, screenshot this first part. How do you get the full account number? It's on your actual account. So you can log in or you can use your statements. It should be on there too. All right. I have collect charge off from waste management and close account with Self Financial. So you don't have to get the full account number, right? It's on them to provide the full account number. Like the full account number should be on that credit report. All right, so I'll show you in a second. Hold on. Y'all got this first part? All right, second part. All right. All right, hold on. All right. All right. So this collection right here. Okay. You see this? I don't have any account numbers that's only 6 digits. Right? So if you're doing the account numbers, you can use that. I don't have any account number that's only 6 digits. Right? Let me see. I don't have no account numbers that's only 1 digit. Right? So that's what I mean by if you're going to use the account numbers. Right? But remember, account numbers, balances. Okay, look at this. This is a charge off. Look at it right here. I did this on accident. It's a charge off right here. Why is it reporting the balance? So we got one inaccuracy right here. We got another one right here. All right, let's see. Data last reported 9/30/2025. Right here. No payment history here. All right, data last active 9/30/2025. So it should be something right here, right? So that's wrong too. All right. And this is actually, they actually have the comments in here, profit and loss. So how's it a profit and loss and y'all still reporting the balance? This should be 0. Okay. Easy work. You do this shit in our sleep. All right. So what if you keep disputing and they keep updating? I got you right now. Watch this. All right. Watch this right here. Got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Yep. How do I sign up? Click right here. Yeah, so all this stuff that we're doing, I'll teach you how to do this, but we'll do this stuff for you, right? 99% of people, they're not going to do all this stuff. You're just not going to do it. So hire us to do it. We'll do it for you. All right. Hire us. We'll do it for you. And Shell, you said they keep updating the account. What did they update on the account? Or are you just doing hypotheticals? I think you're doing hypotheticals. But what exactly? So what was the inaccuracy you found, and what did they update? Okay. What was the inaccuracy you found, and what did they update? All right. But while we're waiting on that, let's finish up. After you send that first dispute letter, after you send that first investigation, all right, it was really charged off account. They updated it to zero balance every time I disputed. Huh. So that means they still own that debt. So they probably didn't even actually charge off that debt yet. All right. So we have to find something wrong with it. They can update accounts though, too. Right? That's another misconception. Like they can update accounts. All right. When I dispute online, they say the information is accurate. Stop disputing online, Tay. Stop disputing online. Yeah. Stop disputing. You're going to use their platform to tell them something they're doing wrong. Look. Hey, look. Look. Hey, yeah, you're giving up some rights. Now you can still sue though if you dispute online, but it makes it just don't dispute online. That's just don't dispute online. It's just gonna make it too difficult for yourself. Right? The more documentation, the better. All right, wait. Every time I dispute, they just keep updating it. They updated the last date of payment. Who you disputing? I've never seen someone updated the account twice. Shell, shoot me a DM, Shell. Shoot me a DM. I want to see this account. I want to see if we can find some more inaccuracies on there and see what we can do. All right, but let's finish up, y'all. I've been on it for like an hour and a half, man. All right. So we sent that round one. Let's give them their 30 days. All right. Let's give them their 30 plus days. All right. Let's give them their 30 days. Don't send a letter off and then try to send another letter or then call in between. You're disputed. Let them do their investigation. All right. They're going to do one of three things. All right. They're going to do one of three things. All right. They're going to do one of three things. All right. Let me write down here. Yeah, right here. All right. Delete. That's great. They deleted. Cool. All right. All right. They're either going to delete it. Great. All right. They're either going to delete it. Great. They're going to send a stall tactic or not respond. All right. Them sending a stall tactic or not responding is also a violation because we disputed the account. We didn't tell you to send us a stall tactic telling us asking us if we're working with a credit repair company. It's not their business anyway. All right. No response. So both of those prove they didn't do a proper investigation. Because if they didn't respond, they obviously didn't investigate. They didn't update anything. They didn't update our credit report. That's a violation too, right? So stall tactics and no responses are violations. Some people just start suing right there. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. But we're going to send what's called a reinvestigation letter. We're trying to lock in as many violations as possible. We're trying to put them into a corner. So when we do sue them, we do that pre-suit settlement and ain't no talking. All right. So delete. They're going to send a stall tactic, or they don't respond, or if they verify. If they verify, Hold on, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Stall. All right. So if they send a stall tactic or no response, we're sending our reinvestigation letter. The reinvestigation letter looks a lot like the first letter, right? But it's just a little bit more aggressive, and the lingo, the terminology switches up just a little bit. Hey, I sent this investigation letter disputing this account, this account, this account, this account, this account. I didn't get a response. The credit report didn't update. What's going on with this, right? I need you guys. I'm asking you one more time. Can you guys please do an investigation on these accounts right here? Remember, we're disputing on the front end and we're setting them up to sue on the back end. All right. We're disputing on the front end and we're setting them up to sue on the back end too. All right. So stall, if they don't respond or if they send a little stall tactic, we send in a reinvestigation letter. If they verify, Jesus Christ. All right. If they verified it, that means they did a proper investigation. That means they went out to Navy Fed and Capital One and they said, hey, John Doe said that this account is inaccurate. Is this true? That means they went to them and they came back and verified the account. All right, that's cool. That's cool. We're going to send them a method of verification. We're asking them how exactly did they verify this account? Who'd you talk to? When did you do it? What procedures did you use? Did you use the Oscar? What's going on? Right? What's going on? So most of the time, you're going to get most of your deletions with that reinvestigation letter or with the method of verification letter, right? That first investigation letter, that's just a jab. All right. That's a little jab. All right. We're testing the waters out, right? We're getting our spacing. We're just testing the waters out. That's all that investigation letter is. That's a 50% chance, right? You might get some deletions. You might not. Don't cry over spilt milk. It's okay. All right. It's okay. All right. But we're setting them up anyway. All right. We're setting them up anyway. Now, after we send that method of verification, if they say verified again, now we suing. All right. Now we suing. So we sent round one. We sent method of verification. Oh, somebody has said they want to do a CFPB complaint. If you want to do a CFPB complaint, this is when you'll do it. So if you want to do your CFPB complaint, this is when you would do it, right? Remember yesterday when I said when you do your CFPB complaint, they're going to ask you, have you disputed with this company yet? Have you put some work in? That's what they want to see. The CFPB want to see you put some work in too. All right. So if you're going to do your CFPB complaint, we don't start off with that, right? But we did our round one. All right. They verified. We did our round two. They verified again. All right. Now we're taking these right here and we're going to upload that to our CFPB complaint. Okay. Now us, we do CFPB complaints for like late payments and stuff, but for this type of account right here, if we send 2 or 3 rounds, we send a investigation, a reinvestigation, and a method of verification, 3 chances, and they didn't delete the shit, All right. 90 days of work. That's our 3 months right there. Right. So we should have got some deletions right there. We should have added some positive accounts. We should have got some shit rolling by then. All right. But now we got all these. All right. Suing. Now it's time to sue. Okay. Now it's time to sue. All right. 2 ways to sue. All right. You can sue in federal court or you can go arbitration. All right. Federal court. Let's just say 600. Let's just say $600. All right. You got to file and you got to serve them. All right. Most of y'all, all right, if you do it right, you can get a lot of pre-suit settlements. All right. Or you go through arbitration. All right. Arbitration, you can either use AAA or JAMS, right? It's going to be AAA or JAMS. Those are the 2 main arbitration companies and stuff that they use, right? And it's in the, if you're dealing with a collection, it's in that original creditor's contract usually. And it's also, it could be in the collections contract too, right? You just got to kind of look that stuff up. But if Midland buys something from Capital One and Capital One has an arbitration clause, then you can go through arbitration. All right. You can get fee waivers for all this stuff too. All right. So don't think all the money is gone. You can tack it on to the settlements. You can do a whole bunch of different stuff. All right. But you can't get here. You can't get here. You can't sue if you didn't dispute properly. All right. You can't sue if you did a fucking FTC report. You did claimed identity theft. You can't claim identity theft and try to use the same court system to sue them that you just committed fraud in. That's crazy. You just committed fraud. Now you want to use 15 US code, blah, blah, blah. No, scammer. That's not how this shit work. All right. It's not how that shit work. Okay. If your company ain't suing, I don't know what they doing. Oh, Shell, Wells Fargo? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Wells Fargo do be tripping a little bit. Wells Fargo be tripping a little bit. They do be tripping a little bit. Sending a certified letter is better. Yeah, you don't have to send it your first round though, like your reinvestigation or your method of verification, or if we're disputing collections directly, that refuse to pay, you want to send that certified mail. But that first letter, you don't have to send that certified. If you're using like an online, like Postlocity or Letterstream or something like that, they should have options to do certified mail, but even their first class mail can track and everything like that too. So you have your documentation that you actually sent it. All right, let's go. If your company ain't suing, I don't know what they doing. Yes, sir. Inwood Enterprise Content me offering services. The interaction involved requests that raise concern. No service was delivered. Contacting me offering services and interaction. Requests raised, no service was delivered. Sharing this to others. Be cautious. Yes, sir. Be cautious. Be cautious of these scammers up in here. All right. But all right, y'all. That's pretty much how you get down. All right. That was a nice little 30-minute little lesson. Order your report, find inaccuracies, opt out of secondary credit reporting agencies. We're calling to get personal info and inquiries removed. You can also dispute those inquiries like I just taught you how to do it. Dispute a couple times, depending on how they respond. We're suing after that. That's pretty much what it breaks down to. There's some other little things that you can do in between there, but that's pretty much what it breaks down to, you guys. Late payments on open accounts are a little bit different. Bankruptcies are a little bit different. Like, it depends on the account, but for your charge-offs, closed accounts, collections, and all that shit, it's not difficult. All right. TikTok kept blocking my comments. I had turned corporate real quick. I'm weak. Hey, on God. Hey. I said, come on now, and they gave me a strike. TikTok be playing, bro. TikTok be playing. It said I was bullying somebody. Because I said, come on, man. It's crazy work. All right. But yeah, man, that's what we do for you guys. All right. I said restarted block 3 days. Hey, I said stop acting slow. My shit was gone for 7 days. Hey, I said stop acting slow, bro. Block. Hey, my shit was restricted 7 days. Hola. What's up, bro? Hey, my shit was done for 7 days. I was gone. 7 days and 7 nights. All right. 7 days and 7 nights. I felt like Joseph. All right. All right, y'all. But that's pretty much what we do for you guys. I can teach you how to do this. You see how easy that I broke that shit down. All right. There's a lot more stuff that can go into it. There's a lot more tips and tricks that you can do. If you want to learn how to do this stuff yourself, just shoot me a DM. All right. DM me the word group or DIY. If you don't want to join a group, you just want the letters and the step-by-step guides and the modules and all that, DM me the word DIY. That's the bureau breaker. All right. And code BB100 is still active, right? Because somebody was complaining. So BB100, you can still get $100 off. It goes from $197 to $97. One-time payment, you never have to pay for anything again. All right. But if you want us to do it, click right here, DM me the word ready. All right. DM me the word ready. And then, Deshay, as I leave, what's the slogan? What's the slogan, bro? Deshay, what's the slogan? What's the slogan? If your company ain't sued, I don't know what they doing. All right. Yes, sir. I'm gonna screenshot that shit. Your company ain't suing, I don't know what they doing. All right. And I'm not mad at the people who ain't suing. That's cool. We didn't always sue either. All right. But there's gonna come a time where you're gonna be disputing and they're gonna keep saying verified. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I've disputed. I've done everything that people say. I've done a CFPB complaint. I've done everything. The next step is suing. That's the next step. All right. So if you don't know, if you're a credit repair company, you've been disputing, you're going through these issues, the next step is suing. It's sue or be sued. Facts. Hey, I'm going to make it out of a shirt. Hashtag sue or be sued. I'm weak. I had $679. I did a big purchase after reporting my score. Oh, you're fine then, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you just spent some money on your card. Yeah, pay it off. Pay that card back down next month. You'll see those points go back up. You're all right, bro. Right? You got your payment date and your statement date. Your payment date's when your payment is actually due. Your statement date's when your balance reports to the credit reporting agency. So all you did, you spent some money, it reported that balance, and your score dropped. That's all right. It's just utilization, bro. Do I need to pay it at the end of the month or wait till the end of the payment, pay it in full? You can pay it right now. Pay it whenever you have the money. All right. All the corporate jock straps do it. All the corporate bros are doing it. My rent report is still waiting to report. How much does it help my average account? It's going to help you a lot, bro. It's going to backdate at least 2 years. So it's going to bump you up. It's going to bump you up. It should take about 45 days, 45 to 60 days sometimes to report that. But once it's on, you're good, bro. We're rent reporters. All right, man. If y'all need anything else, shoot me a DM. All right, click that orange service plus button right here. Click that orange service plus button right there. DM me the word ready. If you don't know what you need, just shoot us a DM and we got you. If you see one of our videos, drop a comment in there. I'll make a video response for you. And make sure you put your notifications on and make sure you follow me because this is what we're doing every single day, y'all. We get down just like this. And if you're going to get the bureau breaker, all right, if you're going to get the bureau breaker, I don't want to hear no more fucking crying. Oh, Lou, bro, that's too expensive, bro. Hey, that's too expensive, bro. I want to hear no crying. All right. Code BB100 at checkout for another $100 off. All right. I want to hear no crying. Lou, you never do nothing for us, bro. Stop the cap. All right. So you gotta learn how to read your credit reports and everything. You gotta learn how to dispute collections, personal info inquiries, lates, charge-offs, closed accounts, repos, bankruptcies, CFPB complaints, how to sue, credit building. I threw in evictions in there too. All right. That's cheap as hell. Stop playing with me. I don't want to hear no crying. All right. I also threw in the tracker for you. All right. I threw in the scripts for you. And I put in the violation sheet for you. Come on, bro. All right. I don't want to hear no crying. Hey, for real. hey, talk about, damn, bro. 97 is hella money. Come on, man. Apply. Uh-oh. 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 I might not, this code might be expired. So if y'all want this, you gotta shoot me a DM and I'll make you a code. All right. I'll make you a code. I'll do about, let's do 7 of them. I'll do 7 of these. TheBarrelBreaker.com. All right, TheBarrelBreaker.com. I'll do 7 of these. Gotta shoot me a DM though. All right. I want to hear no crying. Come on, Lou. You supposed to be for the culture. Shut your ass up. I'm gonna be broke fucking with y'all. Hey, let me chill. I'm still live over here. All right, YouTube.